Mabihi, Swadim Biteshu, Nirvishtu, Bhute Bhuteshu Tadgunan.
The supersoul enters into the bodies of the created beings who are influenced by the modes of material nature and causes them to enjoy the effects of these modes by the subtle mind.
Yeah, this is also very interesting. So this verse shows that the Lord engages in various pastimes within the world. So, and it's very well explicitly explained here. He enters when we are born. Remember, Kamana Devanetrena, there's a verse in the third canto, 333, 31, something like that. Janto Deo Papajate. The Jantu means fetus. Uh-huh. So the soul is injected by the sperms. The soul is lying in the sperm. It's very well explained. And then there is impregnation. It goes inside the ovum. Then it develops into a pea. So what happens is when the soul enters, Paramatma is there. This is the time. Otherwise, the body, the fetus, will not be able to grow even. That is why some women, they they deliver a dead body. What happened is the soul didn't stay. Can the soul decide on its own? No. Paramatma decides. He will tell him, don't stay in that place. See, Prabhupada explained also when it comes to heart transplant. One devotee asked Prabhupada, oh, what happened when you have a heart transplant? You have what happened to your soul? You know what Prabhupada explained? You want to know?
Yes, of course, very interesting.
And he explains the soul goes out with Paramatma outside the body. And when the next body, the next heart, sorry, is transplanted in your body, you are under severe anesthesia. The soul, the soul re-enters the body. Just like you are in a car. That car is burning 100%. It happens to me. A few years back, my car burnt out. I had enough time to come out, and I watched the car burn in front of me. I took everything out. Krishna was kind. Uh, I didn't get endangered. My belongings, I took them out. And I watched the car being burnt. And then another car came and I entered the car. It's like that heart transplant. So you understand? What happened? The super soul enters the body. And because we are influenced by the modes, we have a svabhav from since time immemorial. When you take birth, if when you die, if you're not Krishna conscious, that it's called uti in Sanskrit, uttaya kamavasanaha. That's going to push you in the next womb. You follow? Let's say you love meat. You are a human being. You love meat. You eat beef steak. Day and night. You go to McDonald's day and night. So Krishna is going to say, okay, this guy doesn't have the right body to fulfill his inclination. Let me give him the body of a tiger. So what's going to happen? Because that meat-eating drive in you, you have this taste for that. So that's one way of enjoying life, Purusha Viman. Then, by the dint of Kamana Devanechana, demigods and Paramatma, you, the soul, by the means of your subtle body, the pran, especially the vital air, you will be transferred, of course, under the purview of demigods, you will be transferred into the womb of a female tiger. That's how it works. Why? Because Krishna fulfills your desires. And he knows, Krishna knows. He can read your mind. He's just like Krishna is the first one who can smell your desire because he's inside your heart. Even before your husband, even before your wife. And then he's going to facilitate you. Krishna says in 1323, Upadrashta Anumantacha Bhata Bhukta Maheshwara. I oversee, I sanction, and I consent. You cannot bypass Krishna. Impossible. Even you want to rob a bank, you need the consent of Krishna at one point. This is amazing. And Krishna is in the heart of the robber. Will first gonna happen. Krishna Paramatma will assess: does he deserve to rob a bank? Does his karma allow him to do that? Number one. Yes. Okay. So then Krishna now is gonna give him the intelligence how to rob the bank, and he's gonna also give intelligence in the directors of the bank's hearts. Be careful, someone may rob your bank. You better put a very strong set of alarm system. So this is how it works. And if you deserve not to be caught, you will not be caught. It doesn't mean your karma is not coming. It's it's aprarabdha karma. It's not coming today. It's on the way. Then you may rob a second bank, a third bank, and number four you get caught. So it starts piling up. So unless Paramatma is inside you, you cannot even enjoy or suffer. You follow? You cannot. It's going to cause you to enjoy or suffer according to the modes you have contacted. This is a scientific process. This is Bhagavad. There's nothing higher. If you know anything higher, let me know. I'm interested.
Prabhu, so you said that what I know. So, ladies, the ovule, right, and the sperm. It is said that the ovule opens up to a specific sperm, right, seed, and when the ovule allows the sperm to come inside, then there in that particular moment, this explosion uh, immediately it forms the heart. You know, it develops into 2, 4, 6, and so on till it shapes the heart.
Yeah, I think.
And after the heart, you know what comes right after the heart being formed? Is amazing. The tongue. That's why it's always written that God created the tongue. You mentioned before.
Yeah, everything is there at the end of the third canto, but perhaps if I
here it comes Paramatma or Jiva.
Yeah, so let's get it right. Kamana Devana Trina. It's under the purview of the demigods and Paramatma. So what's gonna happen? A particular jiv is gonna be placed within the womb of a particular female. Could be animal female, human female, demigod female, demigoddess, any that doesn't matter, it's still the same system. But we don't decide. And the female she will receive the sperms of that particular jiv. The jiv is within the sperm. Actually, let me read out the verse to you because I can see you. It's a very interesting topic. I can give you the reference 331. It's at the very, very, very end of the third canto. I'll find it for you. It's totally at the end of the third canto. Yes, 331 1. This is Kapil. Kapil is Vishnu. It's not J. It's Bhagavan. Shri Bhagavan Uvaj Kamana Deva Netrena Jontu Deo Papataye Striya Pravishta Unsureta Kanashvaya. 331. This is Kapil there. Under the supervision of the Supreme Lord, okay, and according to the result of his work, the Jiv, the living entity, the soul, is made to enter into the womb of a woman. Could be woman. When we say woman, means female. A female giraffe, a female porcupine, whatever. Through the particle of male semen to assume a particular type of body. So this placement has nothing to do with us. We are totally passive. We have no say. We have no say. That is why people say, "Oh, that's when Prabhupada went to school in Scottish Church College." The guy, there was a Scottish teacher, and he was nagging the boys. He used to say, "Oh, my dear boys, so I know you believe in the law of karma, but who can know from one life to the next who will who will allow you to to reap the reactions of your previous work?" And Prabhupada was a teenage boy, and he could see this Scottish teacher was extremely sarcastic. And Prabhupada was feeling bad because, he didn't know enough the philosophy. And of course, he dare not answer because, he was quite intimidated by the teacher. But the teacher used to mock at the boys. Who is the one allowing you to reap your karma? Who is he? Where is he? This Gunda doesn't know that this is Paramatma. And the proof is here, 33. This is the proof. You have to tell the Gunda, the super soul enters the bodies of the created beings. And it's going to allow you to enjoy the results of your past deeds, good and bad, doesn't matter, the same system. Is the one. On your own, you cannot enjoy. This is a very important verse, 33.
And here in text 33, this situation didn't Shukadev Goswami, he didn't allow this situation to happen, right?
You mean Sutta Goswami?
No, Sukadev. Because he was 16 years in the womb of his mother.
Oh yeah.
Being cautious of not being entangled. And
of course, that's his Mahajan.
Yes. Yeah. So this situation, he could control this.
But Shukadev is Mahapurusha. So even within the womb, he has total control of his destiny. I can imagine the level of Shukadev. Even his father told him in the womb. I mean, they are transcendental, supernatural beings. Vyasadeva is Vishnu himself in this age. And they communicated even through, telepathy or whatever. And his father told him, "Come out now, it's enough." They said, "No, I don't want to fall into Maya." And Vyasadeva said, "No, I can assure you, you won't be in Maya." And Shukadev told him, "You are already in Maya yourself. So how can I trust you?" So can you imagine the level of Shukadev? And then Vyasadeva went all the way to Dwarka to fetch Lord Krishna, Dwarkadish himself. Can you imagine? Krishna came, Dwarkadish, Vasudeva, and assured Shukadev, "No, I can assure you now, this is me. I'm the supreme Vasudeva. I'm telling you, you won't be in Maya." Then only he came out. So we're not on that level. Shukadev is Shukadev. And then he walked out the way immediately, without even turning back his head.
But his Paramatma then allow to fulfill his father's desire, and he duplicates himself.
Yeah, Vishwanath explained he triplicate.
Okay. Oh no. So
there's three Shuktadev.
The original, he went to the forest.
Yeah, he went to Shuktal.
Yeah. Yes, then the duplicate, the second, the third I didn't know, but the second he got a hasta, he got married, and the third one.
Yeah, so see, that's a very good question. Vishwanath, he mentions the three Shukadev, really doesn't explain the third one, so I cannot tell you about the third one. But the second one, what happened is when Shukadev, the original Shukdev, walked out, it's mentioned in 1 to 2, sorry. 1 to 2, look it up, 1 to 3, 1 to 2. It's mentioned that Vyasadeva himself was totally saddened, and he cried out, "My son, And Shukadev even didn't turn around. He's so detached, he's stuck naked. Only the trees echoed in unison. They were feeling bad for the father. I mean, Shukadev is such an advanced personality. He can enter the hearts of every jail. This is the level of Shukadev. Is like Narad. He can enter any. He can enter your heart now. He can enter my heart. This is the level of Shukadev personality. So after many years, not immediately, the father sent some of his disciples to fetch for Shukadev, and he told them, "You please sing out some Bhagavatam shlok." He loved Bhagavatam because he has heard Bhagavatam within the womb. I was telling Bhagavatam to his mother. And true enough, they've been singing different verses. Aho Bakiyam, Stana Kalakutam, Jivam Shaya Santi. This is Udhav, third canto. How can we find someone more merciful than he, Krishna, who he has given the position of a datri, a nurse, to Putana? So he recited a few selected shlok, and once Shukadev came back, that's the Amsh of Shukadev, original Shukadev. That particular Shukdev is mentioned in the ninth canto. He got married, he became Grihastha, he got married, and his daughter married a very great sage. And the original Shukadev carried on walking all the way to Shuktal. You can visit the place today. Shuktal, this is where he spoke Bhagavatam. So, so this is, now we are into 33 and 34. Baba